Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here.
And Tiki.
And Tiki.
We did it.
And it's time for some more Pooh talk.
That it is.
Yeah. It is. We're going to talk about some Pooh. Yeah.
Pooh, some Tigger, some Eeyore. It's going to be great.
Great job.
So how are we doing tonight, fellas?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty okay this fine morning. I'm drinking coffee with Bailey's. So I'm not going out today.
Yeah.
Side note, Japan's legal limit, for those of you who weren't in the know, is 0. So I am home now that I've had a drink. So I have to plan my days around my drinking habits.
Wow.
It's fine. I'm not bitter.
Right.
What
I'm
about you,
good.
Goofy? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready for a weekend full of homework and studying. But,
That's the spirit.
yeah, I'm not bitter about it either.
Oh, well, and I am doing fantastic. I have been nose deep in some Golden Age Superman.
Ooh. Yeah. Not Silver Age?
I have not gotten to Silver Age yet.
Oh, you're reading
I'm probably going to
chronologically?
start tomorrow.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's been me. And we got Peregrine here. We got Mickey Nerd here. Who else do we have?
We got Tiki. We got Dash.
We got Tiki. We got Dash.
Nigel.
I think that's it.
Nigel.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
Nigel. All right, I thought I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So someone said Nigel. I think that's everyone. So hello guys, welcome. If anyone else comes, Ace is here.
Hey.
The whole gang's all here.
Yes.
We did it.
I just needed to point that out. Yes, Dash, you are correct.
Gilbert Gottfried is the best. Oh, D. Himley's here. Good for you.
Hey.
Hi.
Great. Gang's all here. This is like the best turnout we've had in a while. It's just what more Pooh talk brings out in this community.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People always turn out for some more Pooh talk.
Ace is not here.
See? He's not here.
Outbound's here as well. So now that we've gone through the roll call, let's talk about the project. So Mickey fan, this was your baby because you're a Christmas whore.
I'm a slut for little baby Jesus.
That's a hell of a take on the Catholic Church. But,
Wow.
I'm sure there's some Southern Baptists that say the same.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let's start out on a good note.
That sounds illegal.
It is.
Oh, man. Oh. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Up to a fantastic start. Moving on, we got D. Himley's.
Yeah,
we got Doug's collage of Christmas merriment.
Yeah, I will say, yeah. Let's get into this. I am not mad about this presentation.
Oh, the art was really great. I like what he did with it. Obviously, I wish there was detail, but it definitely gave like a good feel of what he was going for.
I was getting the vibe.
Yeah.
It was a really cool, unique way to present just completely visually, I thought.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I love that light bulb.
That light bulb was so
cool.
That's my favorite one. Yeah.
It's so smart.
Yeah.
And the only one I could not figure out was Spider-Man in the Santa hat.
It's because they have Christmas in New York. Also, have you seen that Santa? Like, go up, if you please, to that Santa. If you get really close, he's like a really young Santa that's like super overweight. It's just like very weird. There's a Santa right by Spider-Man.
Did you
He's
like
like
zoom
really
in on
young
this
and he has
dude?
like the smoothest,
Yeah.
chubbiest face.
Hold on. So you
Yeah.
you either zoomed in on the guy or you've seen him enough times in person to know exactly.
No, I think it was Outbound or Ace. Someone had like a bigger image of that where I could actually see the face. I was like, wow, that's a weirdly young, weirdly chubby face Santa. It's delightful.
Nice recovery there.
Yeah, you're right. No, I saw Santa. I was like, ooh, that.
That's my Santa.
That's the one I saw at the mall. I see him every year. Every Saturday, I go see my Santa.
I have to make sure you haven't forgotten. Oh man!
I sent him a text. I was like, "Fuck! Look, you got in. You made it. You're in the collage of Christmas.
You're in the big leagues now.
Yeah.
No more mall work for you. You're in Disney parks.
You made it to Blue Sky Disneyland.
Oh man!
Oh.
This is why we love more
Yeah.
Pooh talk.
Yeah, we did it. More Pooh talk.
I said the inmates are running the asylum. I was not lying.
Sorry, I just want to share Nigel's. I'm something of a wet bandit myself.
If you don't get the reference, it's so wrong.
So I love the Spider-Man reference, but also just with mashing it up with that line specifically, it makes it sound super dirty. I really like that. That's really funny.
wait, that's not Spider-Man?
Wait, Christmas isn't illegal in New York?
Oh dear.
We're doing great. Anyway, I really like I especially like the artwork. I wish there was a little bit more detail, but it's fine. Like shit happens. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But you definitely
Doug clearly had enough time to do a bunch of incredible art.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he put 90% of the art. But I really like this. This gave a really good
Yeah,
feel
and, like,
of
I
what the park would be.
it took me a couple times seeing this castle image to realize what was changed. Like the mountains were covered in snow and all that.
Yeah.
Like I recognized the lighting change, but like it took me a couple times to realize the changes. Yeah, good job, Doug.
Yeah, great job.
I've got to say, these profile picture changes really tripped me up this time. I wrote a full review for Nigel's, thinking he was Outbound, and then and then whenever I got to Outbounds, I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" I went back and I was like, "Oh."
You're so lucky that I couldn't find your original profile picture because I almost changed it to yours and not tell anyone. But I couldn't find it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, we gotta move into Peregron's Google Doc.
Mr. Google Doc.
This was a lot.
Just had to go above and
loved it.
beyond.
Paragon either had a lot of free time over the past couple of days, or he did not sleep. Honestly,
Or both.
No, he's been sitting on this for 6 months. He's had this done. Just
Personal
waiting for
project.
the time.
He wrote a poem.
Yeah, well, I mean, he adapted a
it.
poem, but yeah, so
Fair enough.
physically, yes, he did. No, this is definitely the most fleshed of all of them.
Yeah.
it was 16
I really-
pages.
When I said pitch,
Was it really?
I did not expect this.
Yeah, good for you. I really liked all the ideas presented. They all fit very well. I especially like the stuff that he did with Fall in Fantasyland. I think it was the smartest way to do Nightmare Before Christmas without giving it its own land.
Yeah.
And it worked very well. Worked very naturally. So
I like the reference to my veto project. Great work.
Well, you're in the project because you won. You're in the
Yeah.
park.
I know,
Yeah.
it's great.
And that's the only one that he mentioned, I think.
I believe
That's
it.
like basically my only contribution to the park project.
So congrats. Pergron's really
Yes!
pandering this time.
I made it. Good job, Paragon.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah, everything
Yeah.
here is really great. I like
I
the focus
like-
on bioluminescence rather than like Christmas lights in Adventureland.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that's such a cool. It's just such a cool touch that fits so well.
Yeah, I thought that the way that he really pulled Christmas into Adventure Atoll, I thought that was a really surprising way, because I think that he did it the best out of everybody. That he was able to really still integrate it into the story really well.
No, I agree.
Well,
I mean, it
to
makes
be-
sense because Adventure Atoll was kind of his baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And, no, I really appreciate how he gave Christmas more of a naturalistic
Yeah.
feel, where they
And-
didn't. I don't think there was any real like electricity or anything used in the Christmas theming.
No.
Yeah.
I just have to point out, I think Paragon is the only one who mentioned this. That the
Yeah.
princesses in their Christmas costumes.
Side note: I just read it wrong, and I thought it said Christmas coffins for like a slight second.
Oh. Oh,
Oh shit. Dead princesses.
that little
There's a Halloween
period
overlay
between
for ya.
Halloween and Christmas.
There's
Days
a Halloween
of
overlay for
Spirituals.
ya.
Yeah.
Go from coffins to Christmas costumes. Huh.
Yeah, and I like the flower ornaments in spring.
Mm.
And then the Anna and Elsa in their Christmas costumes. I love that.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the whole
reindeer. Who
overlay
doesn't love a
for
reindeer?
Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't love a reindeer?
Everything here just made a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Nothing really felt out of place. Nothing really felt too big. Everything felt very
everything felt
realistic.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, even with the Christmas party, which I'm not a fan of the parties on principle. Like I love going to them, but I am not a fan of them on principle.
I mean, to be fair, the Christmas parties are a scam, but the Halloween parties are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a standard Christmas party.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do with a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he
The
did
real
more
freedom
than
is how much
Disney
you can
does right
charge
now.
for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did more than Disney does right now. They're just like, hey,
Pretty
pay
much.
$120 and then eat cookies for 3 hours. And that's it.
That's some solid value.
They put great guys in the castle. Isn't it wonderful?
It depends on how many cookies you can eat in 3 hours. That
Yeah.
makes the value for you.
Well,
That
I
is
think you can
true.
only get like one cookie per stand, but I've never been to the Christmas party.
No, you can go up as many times as you want.
Oh, can you? That's
Just
good.
keep getting back in line.
Okay. I'll give him that. Fine. It's not the Halloween party. I can't get a haunted mansion cake, but at least I can get a snickerdoodle from
Same
a
difference.
generic cast member. Yeah. Haunted mansion, 3-layered cake, or snickerdoodle. It's all one the same. They're all the same thing.
Oh, and the hotel stuff, which I really love.
Hmm.
The gingerbread house, and
Yeah, and the big band. I love that.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big band stuff at Christmas. I was kind of missing out on that in almost every other project. I'm gonna have to admit.
And honestly, that's one thing I miss about the Grand Floridian now that they fired the band. Yeah, the band, the house band at the Grand Floridian was amazing. So I'm glad that you're bringing this back, albeit theoretically. No.
Oh, yeah, and then the Disney Quarter stuff, which this is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, everything
and-
here is really fantastic, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It really felt like taking the standard stuff that Disney does and then just plussing it. Not like doing anything crazy, but not like anything less. It was just like everything was a consistent improvement across the board, it felt like.
Yeah.
I just want to bring attention to this while we're in between projects. I just picture Tiki riding Space Mountain for 2 hours and then bum rushing all the stands and stuffing his bags with cookies while like Kiss Goodnight's playing.
I don't think that they do the Kiss Goodnight during the
No, they
Christmas
don't.
parties.
I don't do it during Halloween either. I don't know why I said that. But during I don't know what they call their Christmas fireworks show.
Minnie's Most Merriest no. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time, that's it.
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't that alliterative because that would have been very bad.
No,
It was
no,
just
the
like
Castle Show.
Really
six
struggling there.
N-words, yeah.
The Castle Show is that alliterative though.
Is it really?
It's
the whole
Minnie's
script
Most
that alliterative?
Merriest Celebration. It is the
Oh my God.
worst name, but I love the show because it is the campiest thing. Like, it is camp.
I'm sure. That's why I don't
But
watch the shows. Just ignore them. You'll never see the camp.
But I mean, like, they do. The finale is "It Feels Like Christmas" from Muppet Christmas Carol. So
That's nice.
yeah. Anyways, on to Nigel's.
Yeah.
Or Outbounds.
No, it's Nigel's. I checked.
Gotta check a couple times, make sure.
Also, if you wanna know which one's fake and which one's not, Nigel's isn't the GIF. Outbands was a GIF.
Ooh.
See, I caught him.
Wow.
Oh.
I know.
Exposed.
It's like catching a body snatcher. Right there. There's always one small detail that's just slightly off, and then Nigel starts screaming.
Yes, she does. She does sing a song about texting.
That's terrifying. That's
It-
weird.
I think
When
Daisy's the most conceited of the Fab Five.
Well, she's not in the Fab Five, so
Of the
that
Fab
would be
Six.
true.
She's like the auxiliary Fab Five. She's waiting in the wings just in case they're incapacitated.
just like rolling out some like marbles.
I've got to be on.
She's sitting in her office and she gets a phone call and they're like, Mickey Mouse, the mouse is down. She's like, oh god, I gotta see the people. I gotta let them know everything's okay.
That's 100% true.
She rolls out and
Everybody
about
knows she only
texting.
loves Donald for his boat.
Oh. Yeah, anyways.
Oh man,
This show's a mess.
not expecting this.
This is great. Anyway, Nigel, we got Nigel up on the docket.
Oh.
This one I really
Whoa.
like. I feel like it was the most vanilla, but obviously not in a bad
Yeah.
way.
It's like vanilla bean. It's not artificial vanilla.
Yeah. Oh, now that we have Muppets, how the fuck dare you, all of you, write all these Muppet projects and not do a Hamilton overlay for Muppet Christmas Carol?
This was brilliant.
Seriously.
It's you don't even have to think about it. Like it's
Where
so
were the Muppets?
well, no, the Muppets are there, but they did like rapping about Christmas, where you could have just adapted a Christmas Carol and called it that.
Yeah.
I thought that
No,
was a
they
great
don't.
idea.
They don't even.
Oh no, the
overlay-
idea is good. The idea is good. It's just
No,
that.
they didn't even overlay Hamilton. They just.
Oh yeah, it's outside the windows.
Yeah.
In any event, the idea that Nigel presented is good. It's a very interesting, unique idea. That being said, it was a huge missed opportunity from all of you to not do a Muppet Christmas Carol inside the Muppet Theater because that would have been so natural.
Yeah.
And that's coming from someone who did not like Muppets Hamilton.
Yeah, I still can't believe that.
I just thought it was unnecessary, but
It
the
was
Christmas Carol would
brilliant.
make it necessary.
I-
I think you were
Gilbert.
blinded. I think what?
When are the Muppets never not unnecessary?
Well, no, I just feel like if they were to, I feel like in a land that's themed to New England, Hamilton isn't necessarily the right thing to go there.
Because it didn't take place in New England?
No, it didn't.
It took place in the general vicinity.
I mean, so did Virginia, but it's not New
Well-
England.
Okay, New York's a little bit closer than Virginia.
I know.
Whatever. Nerd, know your American geography.
You don't know where
Whatever.
Virginia is? Virginia, is that the one next to Colorado?
Oh.
My favorite American state, Saskatchewan.
Yes, thank you, Nigel. It's the colonial area.
That's
what they called
fair.
it. That's what they called it back then. The colonial area.
Yeah,
It's from It's New England plus New York.
King George got reports that there was a revolution in the colonial area. Your Majesty, the colonial sector is under attack.
Yeah, it took a couple of years to develop the word colony.
Yeah. They had to go backwards from colonial.
Yeah.
We know we're going to be colonial. We don't know what else, though.
Yeah, but I think that was a big missed opportunity. If you have that Muppet Theater, I think you should have utilized it rather than using the windows outside.
Yeah.
That being said, I do think it's a unique idea to do like Christmas wraps, I guess, with the Muppets. Yeah, it's interesting. I know Sleepy Hollow is not New England. I don't agree with that either. But,
It could either really work or it really could not.
yes.
Well, see, you got to
Side
think
note,
about
fun
it.
fact, I grew up 2 hours away from Sleepy Hollow.
Hmm.
But
Okay,
yeah,
a
I
2
know-
hour radius. What?
yeah, no, but I know that Sleepy Hollow is not New England. I don't agree with that either. But the ride was good.
See,
Or the walkthrough was good.
you have to think about it, though, with Muppets Hamilton. There are families that save up their entire lives to go to Blue Sky Disneyland. And if they can't see Muppets Hamilton, they're missing out on everything.
I know they'll probably all request refunds. But I mean that's why in like 3 years after the park opens, they'll put it up on Disney Plus.
Fair enough.
Anyway, this got off track.
Oh, well, this went on a tangent.
Yeah, that's more Pooh talk for you.
Yeah.
It is more Pooh talk, but
That's what happens when Tiki is
Tiki is the sane one amongst the four of us. Think about that.
I don't know about that.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
The asylum keeper is always the insane one.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have the Port Voyage Christmas show. Is it Voyage or Voyage?
Voyage.
Voyage? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the- I really like
like
all
these.
these Christmas. I like how all these Christmas projects brought Goofy in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made me
He's a
happy.
very integral part to Christmas.
He is.
Santa Goofy.
Oh, I know. No, that wasn't a slight. See it. Oh, it is Voyage. Okay. Or is it Voyage going by Burger?
Wow.
So one thing that I thought was interesting is that for most of these projects, the basic ideas were virtually the same. But when you actually read the specifics of the project,
Right.
projects, they went in like pretty surprisingly different directions.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I mean, well, like, how many different directions can you go with a Christmas celebration?
Oh,
Like,
exactly. I was thinking about
overviews.
that when I was looking at them. Absolutely.
But like, I thought this had the best shows, and I said this in my review.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
the idea to
think
have
that-
Goofy and Max and Powerline, and then even Wally as a show. That's like a really cool.
I loved this.
I think that everyone had
No. We want to talk about like charming Disney Christmas. This Wally show is exactly that.
This would be
Absolutely.
awesome, honestly.
I think that everyone focused on one thing and did it very well, and they all focused on a different thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can we just all
it
push
worked.
them all together?
Yeah, let's do it. Everyone's a winner. Everyone, tell us who you want to take off the block. If you want to see the bigger Santa picture. I told you.
He does have a weirdly smooth face.
Yeah, it's like a smooth baby face. And it's
I
like,
still don't understand. You had to zoom in to see that, though.
no, I didn't zoom in. I have good eyes. I have glasses.
Well, I wear
Like,
glasses.
I have
too, and
glasses. I have
Glasses are like magnifying glasses.
That's not true.
I wear jeweler's
I wear
glasses.
magnifying
24/7.
glasses. The doctors gave me regular glasses, but I took the lenses out.
I was like, no thanks. I got my own. And I took my 2 magnifying glasses out of my pocket.
Go to- Oh man.
See that's in the same like level of hilarity as Hams in a trench coat.
Yes.
I also want to bring out this. This would have been really funny if
that
someone
would've
just
been
did it for Christmas and did an entire Hanukkah overlay.
That would have been so great.
I
Disneyland
would have loved that, honestly.
Yeah, I would have been super into it.
Just for the sheer balls of doing it, I would have loved it.
Exactly. I also
Why
want to
did
point out
someone
Ace's
have-
comment.
Which one?
Ace's comment.
Oh, I agree with
So-
that. Yeah, second.
Oh, whatever. I was gonna say, somebody could always miscount the votes and put you up for elimination.
Yeah.
I make empty threats. There's 3 other judges. They're all saner than I am.
Goofy is the baby amongst us.
There's a timely joke hiding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
there is a very timely joke in there, but
But yeah, why didn't no one do a Hanukkah restaurant?
Yeah.
I like Jewish food. I eat Jewish food.
Could it be?
Let's
do
do
it
it.
Yeah, I want latke. I want to go to Disneyland and have a famous Disneyland kugel.
A Christmas latke.
At Christmas. Well, no, Hanukkah latke.
Well, it could be because Mickey
Well, I
Fan
mean-
named it "We Need a Little Christmas," not "We Need a Little Holiday."
Yeah, that's
That's
very
fair.
excited of you, Mickey fan.
You should have known.
Yeah, we need a little Ramadan.
Who doesn't?
Oh,
Fucking Ace. And Nigel.
Yeah, you guys get it. You get it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Not much for Adventure Atoll.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
gets a few lights.
I do like focusing more on the like the crafted element of Four Winds Square.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I thought that was a
Because
good
that
idea.
is what was missing from Four Winds
Yes.
Square.
absolutely. So
And then the I'm here for a 1920s Christmas ball.
I like the idea behind it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how into like a party outside the park I am.
Well, I think it's more just the like vibe than an actual.
Oh, it said holiday bash, so I figured it was like a proper party.
Oh no, it was. I think.
Yeah, it's annual Christmas ball.
Yeah, I.
don't know.
Who is this, Nigel? Nigel, help us figure this out.
What is this?
What is this?
Also,
Is this the
yes,
vibe?
Blue Sky Disneyland Israel. They have a Hanukkah overlay.
No, they still have to celebrate Christmas. It's like we're not changing. Well, I mean, if it was in Israel, you'd have an issue about celebrating Hanukkah versus Ramadan. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
see,
I was so tired.
yes.
I don't know what he was thinking. So it's
okay.
both.
It's okay.
honestly, that's what I figured. Like whenever I was reading it, and Nigel mentioned it after my review, was
They
that
start
it
hallucinating
seemed like
after
he just faded. Like,
Yeah.
and yes, he said he started hallucinating.
Are you
So
okay? When did you get up?
Oh.
All right, now here's Nigel's other project.
Okay, it's the vibe of the season. Okay. Makes sense. Holiday Ball was part of the backstory. That makes sense. Thank you.
Okay.
Seasonal
Cool.
vibe.
So next we have Nigel, Mickey's Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
Outbound? That sounds like
What?
plagiarism to me. Moving on.
I really liked this.
Yeah.
Just how the story was laid out.
Hmm.
You know, how each character had their own thing to do. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Tiki, yes, we do, but that kills the
Can I just
anonymity.
Can I just
Oh no.
Moving on.
Actually,
We almost missed it. It almost slipped by.
that would have been so disappointing.
But, yeah, I really
people join the brigade and fewer remain.
But I really like this. I know there are a few like jokey parts of the project, but
Yeah.
generally, which is fine. Like I don't give a shit. You do you. But
I like
yeah,
that.
Sandler,
I like
Hanukkah.
that. It puts a little tongue in cheek.
Also, you spelled Hanukkah wrong.
Hanawak Live.
Hanukkah.
Hanawak Live with Adam Sandler. I thought this was a really cool idea though, because like I could totally picture people who aren't at Blue Sky Disneyland for Christmas vibing out to this on their apps or whatever,
Yeah.
like 100%. Like I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I agree. I mean, that's something that Disney is doing now. Like in real life, they're focusing a lot on like augmented reality. They're focusing
Right.
on phone apps to keep
Yeah.
people thinking about the parks even when they're not in the parks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it seems like a really fitting continuation of that.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
realistic. Yeah.
So yeah, same thing with the AR
Okay.
hunt as well.
Question: why did you not put this in the Hamilton Theater?
Yeah, Outbound. Speak for you. Tell us. What
But
are you
what's
doing?
wrong with more Muppets? You
There's
can have
nothing wrong
it
with more
isn't very-
Muppet.
you can have
There's
Muppet
the
Hamilton.
theater right there.
It isn't very realistic to go outside and see the Muppets just to go inside to see the same Muppets, is it?
The
Well, I know
Muppets,
this is
are-
being,
the
uh,
Muppets exist beyond time and space, much like
I'd
Buck
be-
Cluck.
I'd
That
be
is
confused.
true.
I'd be confused. I'd probably cry if I walked outside, saw Kermit the Frog, and walked inside and saw him again. Disney would have a lot of.
Keeps running back and forth.
To be fair, this isn't,
Go
this isn't French
inside.
Quarter. This isn't in the park.
Still, if I can hear the Muppets, near the other Muppets,
Hear the Muppets? Hear the
It's
in-
the
it's
Muppets.
in
There's the Muppets
Disney
everywhere. The Muppets. He's coming. I'm
near the other
coming.
Muppets, that's a big problem.
Exactly. Outbound gets it. Then all the little families that raised all their funds for years to see Muppets Hamilton would be disappointed.
Disney Quarter to Harbor Town takes like 20 minutes to walk.
Is that an exact time?
Yeah,
or
I
approximate?
bet it does.
Did
Did
you-
you?
did you-
And you also
Time
haven't you also haven't factored in that Joker has magnifying glasses over his ears that allow
I do. I wear jeweler's glasses. A 20-minute walk to me is like 5 minutes after my glasses.
Oh
Oh no! This picture of him
Oh, no.
smashing through the window. It doesn't even come through the Disney. Like that video of the deer breaking into the hair salon.
living room, and his butt clock burst through a window.
Oh, that's very true. So if Blue Sky Disneyland exists between two time zones, does that mean it takes negative an hour to get to the park from Disney Quarter?
Huh.
Yeah.
No,
It takes negative 1 hour to get to the park from Disney Quarter.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See? So I can see the Muppets while I'm seeing the Muppets.
wouldn't it take 2 hours to get from Disneyland to Disney Quarter?
That's irrelevant. We're talking about into the park.
Well, yeah, but what if you left the park and went to Disney Quarter?
Well, it's gonna take me a bit longer to get back.
Anyway,
Time reverses, you age backwards in the park.
You never leave. The kids stay young forever. Now that sounds like Butt Cluck's part.
What else we got? Mickey Mouse
Oh,
is pointing menacingly.
Let's go.
he's watching you. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He is
Song
watching
for
you.
Butt Cluck. Santa stole Butt Cluck's theme song. Oh man.
Mickey Mouse is the herald of Butt Cluck.
Oh,
He descends from the clouds atop a flaming horse.
Oh, yeah, and then we have a Small World Holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
I really liked this idea.
So did I. I really
thought it was
liked
really
it.
cool,
I
yeah.
think that was my favorite idea of this
The
whole
entire prompt.
No, of Outbound's presentation.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then this was just hilarious to me.
I thought this was so great. I was like, it's a perfect little random addition.
And Disney does own Seinfeld right?
Do they?
I don't know. Well, Seinfeld was Fox, but I would think they did. They do.
Let's
Hang on.
look. Does Disney own Seinfeld?
No, Seinfeld
No.
was on NBC.
Oh my God, you're right. It was NBC. I forgot. It just used to be on Fox a lot.
Yeah, Netflix bought the streaming rights for Seinfeld last year.
Oh, did they? I thought it was still on
Well,
Hulu.
Okay, it's on Hulu through 2021, and then Netflix has a 6-year. Wait, hold up. No, Netflix bought it for after that. So Disney had it Hulu had it from 2015 to 2021.
Okay.
So I guess this is Netflix making up for losing Friends, and are they losing The Office too?
I hope they aren't losing The Office. Because I really don't feel like going on a Peacock.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway, moving on. We go from menacing pointing Mickey to Mickey shooting fire out of his hands. Paints the story.
Who doesn't love some fireworks hands from Mickey?
I know, I love it. Minnie Mouse looks frightened, but at the unmitigated power that her husband has. Oh, the office is gone. Oh no. I do not want Peacock, Tiki. I'm enjoying HBO Max. I am
HBO
sick
Max
of.
is good.
I fucking adore HBO Max. I've been watching
is
Nathan
so
for
good.
You. It's so good.
I've been watching Sailor Moon on Hulu.
Oh, is it on Hulu?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm trying to find dubs to show to my students.
The new dub of Sailor Moon is on Hulu.
It's the new Sailor Moon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it the new Sailor Moon or is it a new dub of Sailor
It's
Moon?
a new dub of Sailor Moon.
Okay. Well, I'll look into it. I need to find Japanese. A lot of them don't have Japanese subtitles for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, I've been trying. But I think HBO Max does. Mickey is the Fire Lord, correct? He burns Zuko and wants to do it again. Anyway, moving on.
This was a good project.
Mickey flying over Santa flying over the lake. That's just such a cool mental image.
Oswald.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it is Oswald.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I thought that was a really funny idea.
That's such a good touch.
Yeah. There's a lot of really, really good touches in this project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And moving on to Ace.
Hey, boys and girls, tune in later for the Sing-Along November coming to you live from So You Want to Be an Imagineer.com.
Yeah.
.com.
.com.
It's gonna be fun. We got a Let's Go to the Circus coming up. And then Hi Ho, and we're gonna wrap it up with 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah. And you guys already did Disneyland Sing-Along, like Tiki and I hadn't done it 8 years ago, but that's okay. you know.
Oh, it was time for a revisit.
No, I know.
Jokers isn't jealous at all.
I'm not jealous. I don't care. It was so long ago. That being said, watch the original because it's probably better. But you know, it's fine.
Compare and contrast. Write an essay.
I want notes on my desk by Monday.
Yeah.
Ace Astro, Holiday Magic at 1986 Park. I don't
Yeah.
know why you did this. I told you not to. But I mean, we're not gonna ignore it. So
Yeah, we got a video.
yeah.
That's
So put
that's
that bad
nice
boy
to
in
see.
full screen. Disney parks are magical. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn. Ooh.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh, while we're watching this, Tiki, I grew up with the Animal Kingdom one, and I really like it. Or I did like it when I was a kid.
Revisit it, see if it holds up.
It probably does not, but I will at some point.
It most definitely does not.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I very distinctly remember it.
We had a moment with the Asia segment.
This project was called I Had No Ideas in 5 Hours to Spend in Photoshop and Premiere Pro. That's the spirit.
You know what? Good for you.
Yeah, honestly, like, you know we appreciate videos. Like, videos are great. I wish more people would do them.
This was cool. That's a cool transition right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job,
Obviously,
Ace.
videos take a long time to do, but I
Yeah.
definitely appreciate just the effort to try to do one.
Yeah.
Um,
I loved
Yeah.
this. This probably made Paragon extremely angry, but like I loved it.
Paragon saw it and screamed. No! Extra toll!
there he is.
Jokers, is that your Santa?
Yeah, it's my Santa. He's got the big old smooth face. He looks like Glenn Shadix dressed as Santa.
Oh man.
Just want to say the rust around this sign makes it look post-apocalyptic, and I think that's funny.
Christmas Village.
That's what I thought of. Before I
That's
read it, I was like,
$55.
what is this? It looks like blood. And then I realized it was just the graphic he got.
Oh man.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Wow.
What? Look at
Mickey was
that.
Santa the whole time.
So really, you sit on Mickey's lap every week in the mall.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Like overall, I think this was, this was fun. Like this is just a fun project.
Yeah.
Again, I love the reindeer taking over one of the trails in
Oh, that's so
Adventure Atoll. And Santa taking over the summer area.
No, like things like that are really I like those touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like it was really fun touches. Like this is more of a fun project.
This is more of a fun Christmas than a
sad Christmas.
Sad Christmas.
I was going to go with like elegant or refined or traditional
That
Christmas.
Same
sad.
difference, whatever.
It's just, the whole park just plays a dirge of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. That's the whole loop.
That's the entire loop.
Yeah.
Paragon, there's still no witness protection program, but if you give me some money, I can't hide you or no one will ever find you.
Yeah, the only witness protection program we have is eviction.
And even that doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty well known that we dox every person evicted from this game. The Santa Photoshop is really great.
Yeah.
Dashes was good.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit more here, but
Yeah, I mentioned this in my review, but I think that I think that at this point it was all like starting to run together for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we said earlier, like there's only so much you can do with a Christmas overlay, and we had what, like
Although, and I told y'all about this, before we started, but like, how did none of y'all do a Snow White hosted event?
Yeah.
Just based on the name alone.
It's a pun.
Yeah.
Because snow is white, and that's our name.
Most snow is white.
Yeah. You get it? It's actually very clever if you look into it. You see, her name is Snow White, and that's the color of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very detailed pun.
Yeah.
I'm awkward if they named her Snow Yellow.
I know. Like we can draw a diagram if you really need it. I just don't. I don't see any.
I can make a diagram on Excel real quick.
I don't see any laughing. So I just want to make sure that everyone's aware. With Thor's family.
Why?
Wouldn't that be Yule?
Yes, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
Get your holidays right, Paragon.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah. Also, just to speak to Dash, don't worry about it. Like,
yeah,
this project was I don't want to say deceptively easy or deceptively hard, rather. It's just there's like a finite amount of things you can do with Christmas.
Exactly. I thought that the show concept was pretty good, though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like the ideas are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the show was going to be... It felt like if it was fully fleshed out in a project, it would come across sort of like Age of Magic did. Yeah. Hey, Jokers, there's your Santa.
Again, that's not the same
no,
Santa.
That's not the same Santa.
I zoomed in. That's not the same Santa.
It's his cousin. Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah. And just the mental image of Wally in a little Santa hat, just wrapped up in a whole bunch of garland and Christmas lights, is
so good.
Too wholesome. It is too good. I love him. I will try to take him home with me. He will be my jolly boy all year round.
Oh.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Anyways,
for you.
And then we have the Grand American stuff, which is nice, and Disney Quarter stuff, which is nice.
Yeah.
I
do like the stuff with Bayou Christmas. That not a lot of people were doing stuff with that.
Yeah.
There's a little bit, but it seems like people are focusing more on like the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're gonna have our final project of the night.
Yep. We got Mickey Nerd.
We got Mickey Nerd's Blue Sky Christmas Festival. There's a lot here that I do really, really like.
Yeah.
3 posts full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
thing. It was a ton.
Doesn't matter.
There really was a lot here.
Yeah, the ideas were good. The ideas were there.
Yeah,
the writing was there. Everything was good.
Yeah,
I liked the attention to the food. I really appreciated that. Like having like a special treat in each land. I thought was a good idea.
Wolf, you're behind. I'm sorry.
You're very late, Beowulf.
Just like that, we're an hour in and it's beginning stream.
It's rewind time.
Yeah. Greetings, fellow armchair imagineer.
Tiki here.
No, I really enjoy the The focus on food. That's something I wish more people did. Because I mean, food is always a very important part of these holiday celebrations. More so with Halloween at Disney, and I wish that they would do more with Christmas in the parks.
This looked so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was so good.
No, absolutely.
And I like the idea of all the gardens having their own trees.
No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great touch. Again, that's something that no one else did, unless I missed something. Just very possible. But yeah, there's a lot of really good touches here. There's a lot of good in this project.
Yeah. There really is. There is a lot of good, and I love the Snow White castle covered in snow, which a lot of people did. But I mean, it's so obvious.
Yeah. A quick side note, Tiki, if you like matcha, it is literally everywhere here. You can literally get matcha cakes everywhere. So please come here, visit me. I'll teach you. Rob and I will teach you Japanese, or rather, we'll teach you how to read Japanese and then not speak it. But yeah, all the ideas here are really great. Yeah, I like it. I think the biggest problem with this project is that you were using other people's art. It's not a huge deal because it's a forum with fans. No one really has copyright over their art. But that being said, in the future, because you did do this before, and I'm pretty sure we said the same thing. Please, for the love of God, ask these people to use their art first.
It is not hard to just start a PM and ask, "Hey, can I use these pictures?"
Yeah. Again, it's not a huge deal. Like, I don't think anyone's really mad about it, but just for politeness' sake.
Yeah.
Or like Goofy said, try doing your own art. I know that you said that you don't necessarily have time for art, and that's fine. Like, I'm god awful at art, so I don't usually do it. But it's still worth it to try. And not to discredit your logos, because your logos looked very good. But try to push yourself. Try doing things you haven't done before. I appreciate the music. I know that's something that you've done on and off throughout the season. But yeah,
you're always going to get critiqued. We hope that it's always going to be constructive. But no one is going to penalize you ever for trying something new, even if it doesn't work.
And making here that's totally fine. That it was a time crunch thing. Shit happens. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, I think it's worth it to reach out to those people whose art you're using.
Yes.
Especially when they were using it for their own project in the same project. Yeah. But shit happens. No one's mad. I'm not mad. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
This isn't a big deal. I just think it's worth mentioning since this is the second time it's happened.
Yeah.
And also, for future reference, if you have something that comes up where it's like you're going to be a little late with your project, please let us know.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where it's like whenever it gets to be a long time, I think that a lot of other people would have appreciated having more time to work on their project as well.
Yeah.
So it's just in the future, if you have something come up, we understand. We're cool with it.
We're absolutely flexible. We did that was that Pergron like 2 projects ago?
Yeah.
I think it was
Pergron.
It's just it's better to know, I think.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of really good stuff here. There's you have the food, you have the parade, and you have the fireworks, and you have the Great American 20s Christmas, which I always love.
Yeah, and again, the music. I appreciate the music loops.
Yeah.
The music loops are great.
Music loops are
Definitely
great.
gives a nice sense of, not sense of place, but it gives a nice tone to what you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. So
But-
that wraps us up for the projects.
Wait, do we have one more post in Mickey fans? Or
No, that was the
Mickey
last one, I
fans?
think.
No.
Oh, was it? I thought I saw another post of his below. Oh,
Yeah.
no, we're good. I'm sorry. Yeah. Or Mickey
Yep.
nerds. Jesus Christ.
We have too many Nickies.
I know. I hate it. Someone change it. One of you. But yeah, all in all the projects were great.
Yeah. Everyone did a great job, but one person certainly did better than everybody else.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'll run through the scores real quickly.
Thank you.
So in tied for I guess fifth place sixth place. Tied for sixth place is Mickey Nerd and Hulk, both with 104 out of 125. In fifth place, and this one is so Space accidentally skipped Dash's review, so I just went off of Dash's average, and he got fifth place. If he'd gotten his average, he would have gotten 106 out of 125. Then tied for third place with 107 points each is Nigel and Ace. And then for first place with 120 points is Peregrine. Once again, the king of the veto projects. And Outbound had 112 points in second.
How many points did Peregrine have? I'm sorry, I missed it.
120.
Jeez, that's a very big margin. Good
Yep.
for you.
Yeah.
24 points per project, basically, per review, basically.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not to put a target on your back.
Yeah, no kidding. And
Yeah.
since I like to do this, most generous judge. Once
It's
again,
just sand.
I
Goofy.
am.
Inevitable. So good. But yes, I was most generous judge. I averaged 23 points per project. So you're welcome, people.
Was I the least generous again?
Yeah, you are. You averaged less than 20 points. Less than
my God.
20 points.
I thought most of them were over 20 points.
Nope. You had
Really?
3 underneath 20 points.
Oh shit.
And then the only one over you, and then you had 2 at 20, and then you gave Peregrine 23.
I mean, I keep telling you guys, just do better projects. I don't. It's not difficult. It's not hard.
So yeah, there you go. Jokers hates you guys.
No, it's more that I'm trying to like differentiate the projects to kind of like give a ranking of sorts. So I try to avoid ties with mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how that ends up happening.
And
Peregrine is saving Nigel.
Bold move. There you go.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna be sending out ballots throughout. Once we wrap up here.
Oh wait, he asked who got MVP or head of household?
Yeah.
No, who got it?
Oh,
Outbound. Right?
Outbound.
Yeah,
Outbound.
he's gonna have to choose the second person to put up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
then ballots will come out.
yeah, then ballots.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to do a live elimination like Tiki suggested.
Yeah.
Hey, wanna do Goofy, who's going home?
Oh yeah, exactly right. Seems about right.
K the sad epic music.
What the sad epic music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Outbound. If you want to.
Yeah. Do you want to announce it publicly? It's up to you.
Yeah.
You do you.
Well, I mean, people are going to know pretty quickly, anyways.
I mean,
That's
everyone
true.
knows it's Outbound anyway. So Outbound, who are you putting up, buddy? Oof. Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, let's see where this goes.
Whoa.
Doug and Mickey nerd.
Whoa.
We're gonna see where this goes.
Is Doug here?
He was
He
earlier,
was.
but he
He
hasn't
was
been in
here.
comments in a while.
Uh-oh.
Doug, why did you leave us?
This is why Outbound nominated you.
Yeah, this is probably why you got put up. If you stayed,
Sorry.
you know, it's not up to me. Stay on air.
Stay on air? Okay.
Right, we were told to vamp. So how's everyone's day going?
So yeah. shameless plug for Sing Along November once more.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of really fun stuff coming up.
Yeah. Let's do a cast assessment.
Yeah.
Oh, you want us to?
I think Tiki wants us to do this live on air.
Okay.
Well, he wants us to like get the votes in. So send us everybody's on basically. So just send us who you're voting for.
Yeah, you know who's up. Everyone except for Mickey Nerd and Doug can vote. And Outbound?
Yes.
Outbound can't vote.
Outbound is the tiebreaker.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know.
That'd be Paragon.
And we'll give you live election updates.
Yeah. I have the magic wall behind me. I'm going to turn my camera on right now.
Oh, that'd be great.
Calling South Carolina for Doug.
First vote in. We already have a vote in. Any odds on who it is?
I just saw it, so I'm not going to.
I do.
I'm not going to bet.
Well, I almost said who voted, but
Paragon, Ace, Nigel, and Dash.
Yeah. We have one vote for Pergron from Beowulf. Thank you.
Paragon, I'm sorry, you're out.
We have one write-in.
So we have one vote for Doug so far.
Yeah.
You need 3 to eliminate, 2 to tie, and Outbound would break the tie.
Yeah.
It's nice when we have rules that are so simply laid out.
No, do not vote here. Vote in the PM just so you can keep it anonymous.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you would prefer to.
Unless you just want to be like,
that's up to you. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, Pergron, you're right. Like, we are technically the Electoral College.
Yeah.
So that means we could technically get the votes and then change them if we wanted.
Yeah, we could do whatever we want.
Technically. Oh, we got another vote in.
New votes. Who could it be?
Paragon again.
Yeah, sorry, man. Just not. So we got 3 votes for Pergron. That's it. Sorry, you're out.
Oh. Yeah.
Guess who's here? We have a special guest.
Oh.
Who is it? Who could it be?
It's the fake
fourth
Tiki.
Hashtag blindside. Oh man. This is some craziness happening right here, guys.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, so did you guys say you wanted to do a cast assessment?
No, I was just saying that as a joke.
Okay.
We heard cast assessment and jumped on.
I know, right? So are we still in the process of voting?
Yeah, I think we're waiting for. I think we only need like one more vote to call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that other vote was for Doug, by the way. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 2 for Doug.
Cast
Okay.
assessment. You guys are.
Nigel is calling for a cast
trash.
assessment. Tiki, only talk about Nigel for the next 20 minutes. We're only assessing Nigel.
Well, I just want to point out the whole Beowulf's "It's a Man" thing. That reminds me of the Futurama, the Scary Door Twilight Zone parody. Like, I have concocted the most evil creature known to all mankind. It turns out it's man.
I still think my favorite Futurama
Nigel,
joke is
just vote. Just vote,
Nigel, you know who's up.
Yeah, Nigel, just vote.
Come on.
Just
Doug or
just
Mickey
do it
Nerd?
in your diary room.
Doug or Mickey Nerd, do it in the DR.
Yeah.
To quote Lydia from Big Brother 11, "You, me, and the DR."
I like how you quote these like they're the Bible.
in the diary room.
What makes you
Nigel.
think they're not the Bible, Evan?
Nigel, just do it in the goddamn diary room. It's the 1 p.m. Please.
Oh God.
On WDW Magic, not here. Do you have a PM that says diary room Nigel Channing 09?
Done.
Thank you. You're an angel. I appreciate you.
Aw, that's so
What?
sweet.
You know what's funny is that if this goes the way we think it does, now we know who Nigel voted for.
Oops.
What?
Well, folks,
So we got
have
two
an
we got two
election.
votes at the same time. So we don't know who voted for who.
That's
but we
the way
do
that
know.
works. We
Whoa.
gotta say it. This is crazy.
Doug Hidley is the next president of the United States.
Woo! Doug has been eliminated. Wow, that talk about a blind side.
Why? What?
It's a
Yeah.
blindside, but you guys had to do it. You guys had to do it. I'm just that's why I left in. That's why I left in.
Why are you like gaslighting them into moving it?
No. I'm just saying, like I respect the strategy of this play. Doug was honestly like on a roll. I feel like I feel like now we have I'm not going to name names, but I think there's a new obvious threat. Yeah, Mickey Nerd, you're hanging in there, buddy. And Mickey Nerd, I just want to put us up to it. I just want to point out in Mickey Nerd's defense, Dr. Will Kirby, again, I'm going to kind of like quote the Big Brother Bible here. Dr. Will Kirby, who people have said has played the best Big Brother game of all time, the greatest Big Brother player ever. You know what his strategy was, Mickey Nerd? His strategy was never winning HOH, scraping by, winning as few competitions as possible, but always being kind of like in the mix when it comes to alliances and strategy. So Mickey Nerd, I think just the fact alone that you've made it to Final Six, I would definitely pat yourself on the back. BBB, the Big Brother Bible, you're goddamn right. And honestly, guys, I do think we can do a quick cast assessment on this Final Six because I think it's really interesting. I think we've got a really interesting kind of combination of players here.
Yeah, I was not expecting this.
I think that this is exactly what Tiki was wanting with blindsides because honestly, Doug was by far and away the front runner. I mean, it's like every week, even whenever he wasn't eligible for a head of household, it was like, well, if he was eligible, he would be getting head of household. So
yeah,
great strategic move.
Yeah,
just feel bad for
Doug. Final Seven. I mean, it's. Honestly, the pie one was the one that really kind of threw me off guard. I could kind of see the Doug one coming just because, like I said, it's like I feel like Doug was like far and away the most powerful player in the game.
The Nate one hurt me.
The Nate one hurt me
so
too,
brutal.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's eliminate the person who owns the website.
I still think that one was unnecessary.
It wasn't unnecessary.
That was
That's something. Yeah, well, honestly, I think that we'll probably do I think that at the end of this season, we should talk about strategies and stuff more. But I just think that it was placing too much value on somebody for owning the website.
Yes,
yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Doug makes total sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doug makes total sense. Pie makes sense. Everything. But yeah.
Who are we doing first, Tiki?
Let's do alphabetical order. So Ace.
Okay. He's a pretty swell guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He likes cats.
Pretty cool fella. Yeah.
I'd give him a B+ as a person.
Put him solidly in C tier.
Where does he land in your friend tier, Tiki?
Oh,
Tiki
man.
Frangate.
I totally forgot we eliminated Nate.
I haven't met him in person, so I couldn't really. I don't know. We've only done a couple podcasts together. Not trying to
Well, you may have
gaslight
met him and you didn't know it.
Nah, possibly.
Yeah, what if he was just like walking the street in Petaluma and you had no
Like,
idea? You
Tiki,
passed
you and
him.
Tiki, you and I have met at least 3 times in the past week.
Oh, God.
He keeps referring to you as Tiki, but you're just not getting it. He's
I think Ace
Because
has
we
the
don't know what
genuinely good.
Goofy looks like.
That's true.
Right.
Honestly, I'd be terrified if somebody walked up to me and said, "Hey, Goofy." I would always... What?
Sorry, tell me about Ace.
I think he's got a genuinely good shot. I think he's got a solid social game. He's a really solid player, but he's not the most threatening player, and I honestly think that puts him in a good position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Let's see who's next alphabetically. Help me out here. Dash.
Is it?
Dash is a dark horse. I think he's once again like the dark horse of the season. Honestly,
He's playing a really great like middle of the road game,
Oh,
and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. What he's doing what he's doing exceedingly well, but he's not really doing anything that stands out.
Well, he's gotten like put up for elimination or eviction once or twice, but he's fought his way out of it. He's done well, and he contributes to projects very well. It's just that head of household's a more like I guess flashy thing.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like I talked about last week, like his writing style is very recognizable. Everything he's doing sounds like is great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who we got next?
Mickey Nerd.
I believe it's Mickey Nerd. Yeah. I mean, like I said, honest to God, I think Mickey Nerd like he genuinely has a shot at endgame here. I really do think so.
Well, we are coming into the end game.
There we are.
So like I think
that's
Mickey Nerd is like maybe because he has done a lot in the competition. He's had a big arc. I would say he's had a bigger character arc than most of the people in the cast.
I agree.
And,
but I mean, he's
so,
the baby of the cast, so
yeah, right. So I do genuinely think Mickey Nerd, like hang in there. You don't have a great like win record, but I think you've been in it every single time, and people respect that. People respect perseverance.
Yeah. I still worry about a social game.
Yeah.
Creatively, he's doing fine.
yeah.
He's not necessarily doing anything wrong.
All right, let's see. That leads us to Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel, honestly, I'm just going to be. I think you need a wow moment if you want to win.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've been hanging in there. You've definitely kind of. Honestly, I feel like people. I'm not exposing strategy here. I'm just kind of like speculating. I feel like people might be using you as a pawn, like an easy nomination to then take off.
Man, Tiki's not pulling punches.
No.
Well, this is just Big Brother strategy talk here, guys. Like, I'm not saying that in a derivative way. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I get it.
You're an easy person to put on and then easily take off.
Yeah.
And so social game. We'll see how your social game plays out. But Nigel, I really do think that like either you need a big strategy move or you need a contribution to a project, or you need to lead a project and just have something that blows everyone away.
Yeah.
Granted, Nigel is one of only 4 people left with a head of household win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Nigel did win a head of household. Nigel's been doing great, honestly.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's fading into the background. And honestly, he might want to. Who cares? Like, that's up to him. But,
the only people who haven't gone head of household at this point are Dash,
and
Mickey Nerd.
And Mickey Nerd.
Yeah, Dash and Mickey Nerd.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which I think says a lot about just the sheer strength of this cast.
Yeah. And honestly, again, head of household doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like a badge you can wear. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
a
I mean,
title
we just
for one project.
one of the only multi-head of household winners just got evicted. So
Yeah.
I mean,
The only multi-head of household.
well, wait, Outbound, that was his first win.
Was it?
No,
Was it?
no,
I thought he got
Outbound.
one. Yeah.
I thought
thought he
Outbound
had
won
one
at the
before.
beginning of
Yeah.
the game.
I'm
Yeah, I
stupid.
thought
Never mind.
Outbound got one at the beginning too.
I think it was
Yeah.
like Adventure Atoll. He got it, maybe.
No, Pi got it for Adventure Atoll.
Maybe Outbound didn't get it before.
Oh,
They might not have.
Outbound, tell us
yeah.
if you've gotten it before.
No, he hasn't.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So yeah, there's only been one.
Bergeron, you're not the bad guy of the game.
That's
I
kind of
will
yeah,
say that
Outbound.
Peregrine is the overcat of
Yes.
the game.
Outbound
at this
Outbound
point.
has never won.
we didn't even
But,
talk about Outbound. We just mentioned him. No, I think Outbound's been playing. I think it's interesting that I think that he is playing a better game than he did, and so you want to be an Imagineer. And I know
I
that
agree.
this is more strategy based, but he's not the overcat of this season. But he is still
Yeah.
playing a solidly impressive game. In our discussions for head of household, he's been consistently top 3 consideration.
Oh yeah.
Well, not just that. Like his work is more well-rounded this game.
Absolutely, he's not just doing the concept art; he's doing a lot of writing as well. I mean, it's I do agree. I think that he's playing a very good game right now.
Yeah,
Really
which is great because his
well-rounded
writing's
game.
great. Yes, absolutely.
And just to get to Peregrine, yeah, I think Peregrine's the overcat at this point. I really do. I mean, between like I'm not even exposing anything here. I'm just stating the facts. 3 veto wins, veto king, and also he just made arguably the biggest strategic move of the season.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, that was a crazy double move by. I mean, you look at that strategy. Peregrine saves Nigel, and then Outbound puts Doug up for elimination.
Yeah.
right, like both of those are big moves in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like, the veto becomes more and more valuable to like. It becomes a bigger deal to use a veto on someone the further into the game we go.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely shaping up to be an explosive end game. And guys, like, I mean, freaking A, like we have Nate, Pi, and Doug, all big classic 4 vetoes. I'm sorry, Peregrine. Well, you're the one, maybe I was trying to downplay your threat level, Peregrine. So there,
Oh my
there you go.
gosh. 4 veto wins. There's only been he's won
7?
half of the vetoes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, guys, I mean, like 3 like classic, just like textbook Big Brother blindsides, and we've still got an end game to go. I'm more than satisfied with this season, man. This is great.
I'm very excited to see where this end game goes.
Mm-hmm.
Should we announce it while everyone's here?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, also for the record,
right.
just because Nigel was concerned about it, it was not anonymous. Well, it was anonymous. It was also unanimous for Doug. So
Yeah.
everybody that voted for Doug.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
But yeah, this is an exciting project.
So no, we got our castle park, we got our hotel, we got our shopping center.
And that's
I'm
everything.
going to jump off. You guys can close this off, okay?
Yeah.
All right, bye, Tiki.
All right. See ya.
Bye, I love you.
Nice.
You know what it's time for, guys?
What is it time for?
It's time for a second gate.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Second
And-
gate.
This time, it's all on y'all.
Yeah.
You're
Unless we
gonna
don't like
be. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna be creating. Is it 4 or 5 lands? I believe it's 5. 5 lands.
I think it is. I think it's 5.
You're gonna be creating 5 lands over the course of the next few weeks. And yeah, it is all on y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, with this few people.
Outbound,
Yeah.
I'm expecting surprised reacts on WDW Magic when this project is posted.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see a Red Dead Redemption Park.
Yeah, please. This is your time to shine. Release the Red Dead cut. Just don't use any of my work. Or Goofy's work.
Yeah. What work? The whole reason that I put that thing in PMs was so nobody would know that I didn't do it.
Yeah, it was crazy. We kept telling Goofy to write something. He's like, it's coming. And it didn't. That's the craziest part.
Nah, I'm kidding. I did all the work.
I had to tell him that Drew and Bonnie McFarlane weren't married. They were father and daughter.
That's funny.
That was funny.
I was like, I have no idea. But yeah, no, I think that there's actually only 4 because we're at 6 right now. So that's 1 land, then 5, 4,
6,
so
5, 4.
If
3.
we're doing final 3, then there's only 4 lands.
I
Assuming
think we're doing a final 2.
Oh, okay, then yeah, 5 lands. Well, there's another surprise for you guys.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Man, if I could have gotten So You Want to Be an Imagineer to a final 2.
You still would have gotten 3rd.
I'm not bitter at all.
Right now, this instant, the only thing that we have set in stone for the second gate is that there is going to be a Central Lagoon. That is it.
Yeah.
Central Lagoon, 5 lands.
Yeah, 5 lands. Yeah.
It's up to y'all to do what you want to do.
You only have a day and a half to do it, though.
Yeah, it's due in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
So
get to it.
Yeah, not to push you, but, time is of the essence.
Oh. So yeah, that prompt will be up once we log out, and yeah.
May the force be with you.
Yeah,
great job.
You can outbound.
Yeah, you do you.
I mean, I don't even know if it has to be like a land each time, or if it can just be a cohesive thing. That's not really.
That being said, please make the park cohesive to some degree.
Please make a map.
That too.
Also, I just
no. I'm way ahead of them because I made
a map?
Skeleton map.
Way.
Ooh. But we know where our bones are, Mickey.
Speak for yourself.
My bones are inside me.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I've checked. Every once in a while, I just check to make sure they're still.
I whip out my map and make sure nothing's changed.
I get X-rays every 6 months. Like, is anything wrong? No, I just need to make sure my skeleton's still here.
My map.
You're just touching your arm in the middle of class.
Sir, here's your rib cage. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. I can rest safely knowing my skeleton is still firmly in place.
Exactly. No, I just realized we don't have there's still not a name for this park.
No, it's up to them. Yeah, you guys should probably figure out where this is going.
It's blue sky.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, they were talking about it.
Asgard.
Yeah, probably.
It's Asgard Disneyland, honestly. Snow White's like, we're putting this park up. I can hear Thor all the time.
She is visiting her boy.
Still so weird.
I'm still waiting for the 50-page story of Snow White and Thor.
Yeah.
Honestly, if somebody writes that, you win automatically.
Give us that fanfic.
Give us the fanfic.
That's the Veto project next time. It's a 50-page
genius.
Snow White cross floor fanfic.
Such a great
Okay,
idea.
but no joke. The more we talk about it, the more I'm kind of into that ship.
Oh no. Okay, you do you. I'm not, because that is a bastardization of the German crown, as well as the Asgardian crown.
That's the reason.
Oh, the Germans can have some
It's not
demigods.
'cause it's just so weird.
That's the sole reason. That's an insult to the crown of Prussia.
Germans can have some demigods as a treat.
You guys have been good for about 80 years. It's time you get a demigod or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inspiring me to make my my Bismarck Cross Ludwig fanfic.
Nigel, I guess theoretically you could just do a Seasons of Fantasy Park.
But
That's probably would have been interesting to see.
yeah.
But yeah, can be. I mean, it's not like it's teams competing against each other, so you can go wherever you want with this.
Hey, you do what you want.
Make a cohesive park out of it. That's all we want.
That's my only request, is that it feels cohesive.
Yeah.
To some degree. Like, obviously, like, the lands can be separated from each other, but, like,
Yeah.
don't do, like fucking anything to make it, like, just super mishmash.
Do not have Star Wars and Cars directly next to each other.
But you could.
You could.
You
They
have
tried
like a
hard.
queen
Make
with
it work.
with the lightsaber.
But you can make a Star Wars Cars land.
Whoa.
Or a
Whoa.
Cars Star Wars land. Yeah, it's up to you. If you wanna mash Cars and Star Wars together.
Car Wars.
Yeah, if you want to put Indiana Jones and A Bug's Life together, that's your MO.
Yeah.
If you want to mash together a Robin Hood and Alien,
Oh god.
it's up to you. If anyone suggests a villain
Nigel
sport,
has spoken.
yeah, Nigel, I agree. That's very overdone.
No villain sparks, please.
Yep.
At least be original with it.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Anyways, do we have anything else?
Nope.
I think
Not
we've
for
talked
me.
about all the poo.
Yes, we have. I
Yeah.
am empty. Great job, guys. Very excited to see what you guys do for the next project. We will see you tomorrow, where we dissect and shit on your shopping center.
Yeah. It's gonna be
So-
fun.
Wait.
Stay tuned for that. It'll surely be a boost in morale.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.